This is a HeadGum podcast.
Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. Not checking whether my friend's birthday trip is up in the mountains or down in the desert before I'm packing? I'm shaking with regret. No, I'm really shaking because all I packed were shorts and t-shirts, and I'm pretty sure it just started snowing up here at 10,000 feet.
Yeah, checking first is handsome. So check Allstate first for an auto quote. It could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate, North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. All of us handsome hosts want our listeners to feel as confident and healthy as possible. But sometimes intrusive thoughts can get in the way. For millions of people, that's not just anxiety, that's OCD. And most of them have no idea. It's not the organizing stereotype.
Real OCD is persistent, unwanted, intrusive thoughts that feel totally out of character, along with mental or physical behaviors you feel driven to do to get relief, even when it never actually comes. These thoughts can feel very real, which is what makes them so upsetting. OCD is highly treatable with the right kind of specialized therapy. It needs ERP, exposure and response prevention therapy, proven to be the most effective treatment.
NOCD is the world's leading provider of OCD treatment, covered by insurance for over 138 million Americans. Licensed therapists specialize in ERP therapy in live face-to-face virtual sessions with support between sessions, so you're never facing OCD alone. If you're struggling with OCD or unrelenting intrusive thoughts, NOCD can help. Book a free 15-minute call to get started at nocd.com.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod.
Cheers. Welcome to the Handsome Pod. I'm Fortune.
I'm May.
I'm Tig.
We did just first names? Is that the first time we've done that?
Why not? Let's change it up. Really keep people on their toes.
It's me, Notaro.
They can look up our last names. Do we have to tell them?
Yeah.
Must we?
It's so good to see you guys. It's been so long.
It has been so long, and yet you're still in that room.
I will find a room with a recliner, and good luck getting me out of it.
Do you have a recliner at your house?
No, but when I travel, I'm always on the hunt for why can't I think of the recliner? My brain just went totally down. My mom has two recliners in her place, side by side.
Nice.
I like that.
Does she have the drink holders in there?
No drink holders, but they have a little table in between. So when I go visit,
have you seen those big couches that are like L-shaped and they each have a drink holder?
Yeah.
And they
I
all
like
recline.
That.
Each seat reclines.
I wish, was it in the 70s or the 60s that people had like I'll
take this question.
Yeah, Tig. A recessed like living room that was like a sunken.
Yeah.
And it was like a conversation pit, and really just designed for like gatherings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love a
that's what we
conversation
did.
pit.
Yeah.
Right.
Put me in a pit and let me chat.
That's what this show is. It's a conversation pit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just I saw my friend Matt who lives with me. He said, "Wouldn't it be funny if when you go into
the guy
record,
on fire in the backyard?"
Yeah, the guy on fire with the tree almost falling off.
This house is on fire. Sorry.
He said, "Wouldn't it be funny if he just dressed up as me and logged into the Zoom and just tried to do the podcast as me and really committed. He's got these big bushy eyebrows. He's bald.
I would love this.
His tattoos all over him.
We should do that. That would be such a fun episode where you have somebody fill in for another one, for one of the hosts, and you don't even, and the person that fills in pretends to be and does their best impression of the host and just claims to be them.
And we don't acknowledge, and none of us acknowledge it.
Never acknowledge it. No.
I think that'd be
if
great.
Charlize Theron is available. Oh,
Is it Theron?
Theron, whatever.
No,
Well,
it's
Charlize
Fortune.
Theron.
I need to know.
You said it right.
I don't know. It changed.
it's
Everybody
like-
says it differently.
I
I think it's
know.
Theron, actually.
No, I think it's South Africa. It's like Tron.
Oh, that's a
so.
whole other ballgame.
How do you know this?
I swear I've seen an interview with her where she's like, actually, it's Theron or something.
Tom-
But I
Thomas,
think
can you
she's
Google it up?
accepted. But I think she has accepted that everyone says Theron.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
because
It has a nice ring
that's how
to
you say
it.
it.
Yeah, it's not Theron.
Yeah.
It's
Apparently, it's
Theron.
Everyone
also.
says Theron, but
oh dear.
I don't know, but
Oh.
honestly, May, I do believe that that probably is accurate. That there's some other pronunciation of it that no one gets right.
Tig, who would you
So-
have filling in for you? Please, can it be Finn?
Tom Cruise.
Well, we don't put pictures or videos of our children online.
It would be a big like pivot.
Yeah, it'd be a massive pivot. I would probably go with Adam Scott.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we have had an ongoing, I don't know if I've told you this, but people have made like collages of our faces together. And he
Really?
and I have had, yes. And he and I have had this plan for 15, 20 years and we've never done it, to, if we are both promoting something at the same time, go on talk shows as each other.
I love that.
And
would be
answer
funny.
to the best of our ability.
I really
Um,
like that.
Yeah. So it's so bizarre that people think I look like him and that people think I look like Tom Cruise, because
Yeah.
he and Tom Cruise don't look alike, right?
Well, I think you're all
yeah.
if we live in a simulation, you guys
Mm-hmm.
are like on the same sort of thread of type of face.
Okay.
I feel
Yeah.
like,
And what face thread are you two on?
I like to think I'm, or I get told I'm the guy who played Eric Foreman on that '70s show. What's his name?
There's some actor.
Topher
that-
Grace.
Topher Grace. I get. I also
There's
get.
some guy too that Stephanie's always like, there's May.
I want to say Joshua Jackson because
Yes.
no way.
Yes. Yes.
Really? I don't
He
see
looks
that.
like
as
he looks
much.
like my dad a lot, and yeah, I want to play his.
Oh, maybe in the
sibling in
eyes a little
something.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
How about me? Hold on.
Shirley Temple.
Yeah. Owen Wilson.
Oh, Owen Wilson meets Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
I
Look
see
at this.
it.
Look at this smolder.
You
Yeah, when
actually
you-
look like a very pretty little lady right now.
You really
Fortune.
It's the
do.
light, y'all, and blue's my color.
And
Blue
it's the
is-
recliner you're sitting in.
And the
you're-
recliner
you're-
brings out the life in me.
And the headphones are kind of like a hairband. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's like
like
a
a beautiful-
hairband
yeah.
on.
Oh, that's
Maybe I
what it
should-
is, girl.
Y'all, should I start wearing hairbands like Parvati and what was it, Traders?
She wore like tiaras almost. Yeah, like they. I remember people used to wear just a thick hairband all the time. I do
Yeah.
miss that. Yeah.
Does Parvati have any reality shows or competitions coming up?
No, nothing coming up at the moment.
Okay.
That girl
she's
better
writing
start
another
competing
book.
for money somewhere.
She
I
better
know.
start. Yeah.
She had better.
She
Yeah.
better win those competitions.
I really
Does
want
she?
to create my own. I do think that's in my future is an unscripted competition show that I
Oh,
want
for
to
sure.
produce.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would love
1,000%
it.
you could create something really cool.
Well, I'm so bossy, and when my friends come over, I make them compete. So it's
You're
very.
bossy? I don't see you as bossy. I feel like if you got bossy, I'd just say no.
That's why I don't get bossy with you.
Yeah, I think May's not bossy with you because it's hard to boss you.
You're unbossable.
Oh, that's not true. There are many people that boss me.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And then there's many people that overstep with weird situations.
Right.
Do you say you're not the boss of me?
No, I cower and run away. And then about a month later, I say, you can't treat me like that.
They're like, what are you referring to? Like,
I've been thinking about it for a month, and you can't treat me like
I
that.
finally built up my confidence to say what you did and said is so hurtful. Ugh.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
the most like unmasked in my bossiness when I'm hosting, when I'm at my house, because it's like a combination of like show and tell, where I'm like, come look at this cool gadget I have, but I sort of make everybody, like, I don't let things flow naturally. I'm kind of like, now we'll sit here and I'll show you this thing, and then we'll all play this game, and then we'll.
It's a good thing I've never been available to go to any of your things, because I would just ruin everything. I would just say
like,
no. No,
The thing is,
I'm not doing that.
But that's a crucial element that I also enjoy. Like that sort of completes the picture. If there's one person there who's kind of nagging me or not participating, then
You're gonna try to
I find great joy in
over.
that too. Yeah.
Well, yeah. And you don't have a personality where I feel like I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Like, I think that you get it and you roll with my silly but true no.
If anything,
Like, it's silly, and also I mean it.
Also, get off of me. I'm sitting here.
I feel safe with people who they say what they feel and mean, and then I know if they're doing something, it's because they want to do it, and not because they're.
Isn't it the best?
It's the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Like,
wish
even-
I was more like that.
I have a friend who has very strict boundaries. She's in recovery, AA, all of that kind of stuff. And I know this doesn't work for everybody. And it's not like a dreamy scenario, but I'm always like, good, love it. Because she'll just be like, I need everybody to go home now. I'm finished.
I like that.
You know? And I'm just like,
Everyone get out of my house.
yeah. But it's also like she has a regular gathering, and then and you kind of know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know, because you know when she's hit the wall, and you know the socializing is done, and then she's like, everyone out. And and I'm just like, great. I love a clear boundary.
Yeah.
You know?
Because everybody is probably thinking, oh, it's time to wrap it up. And then you don't have to all individually be like, oh, it's my time to go. You just have the host be like, it's over now. I like that.
Yeah. I don't know. That stuff doesn't bother me at all.
Same. I was casually dating someone for a while where she has a phrase, ripcord, where it's like, if we're hanging out, if you're ever like, you know what, I actually don't want you to sleep over tonight. I want to be alone in my bed, or like, let's, or this hangout's done. You just say ripcord, and it's like, you're just pulling the cord on the hang. It's like, okay, great, fun hang. See you later.
Yeah.
And just knowing the options there makes it so relaxing.
Yeah.
Although it would
Rip
suck
cord.
if you said that like half. Yeah,
And I disappear.
No.
Fortune logs
Fortune,
off.
no.
I
You're
do
a crucial part.
Yeah. Is that what is a rip cord? Is it like an emergency parachute
I
or
think of
something?
a
I don't know.
ripcord on a surfboard.
Okay.
But that can't be right.
Are you thinking of Rip Curl?
Yeah.
Rip curl. What is that?
I think that's a
what is that
company,
ankle
Rip
thing on your?
Curl.
What is that ankle thing? That's called a rip curl.
No, I think Rip Curl is a company of a surfboard.
No, on
know.
a surfboard, there's the thing that goes around your ankle.
Yeah, I think it's called an ankle thingy.
Oh, we're gonna have to Google it, aren't we? Rip
Yeah.
cord.
What is?
What the
An
hell?
ankle.
Rip cord. It's commonly a manual release cord or cable used to deploy a parachute in skydiving.
Oh yeah.
Or to put around your ankle when you're on a boogie board.
No,
Would you
Surfboard
parachute?
I'm
Guys,
or
I'm
leg
googling
rope.
it now.
I would never parachute.
Me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
God no.
Me neither. No way. Not a tandem thing.
Oh, it's
not
called
a
a
solo thing.
surfboard leash. Definitely not anywhere in the vein.
That's what I'm saying is Rip Curl is a company.
You're right. It is.
I know I'm right.
Rip
Now-
No,
tide
I would
is a
never
thing.
parachute in a million
Oh my God.
trillion years.
Unless it's the three of us holding
Nope,
hands
I'm
going,
still not doing it.
Thomas, put it on the list.
Can we
And
put
also push us out of the plane.
oh my god, or indoor skydiving? How about that? You know, where it's in a big tube
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
blast
yeah.
the air. The three of us holding hands and doing that would be.
Yes. Yes.
So
That's
good.
what May wants. And that's what May will get.
Did I ever tell you about that when I
May.
did? I did that. I did indoor skydiving, and at the end, you got a photo of yourself, like that they send you. Did I tell you this? And they sent me the picture.
Did you have like weird cheeks?
Oh, and I sent it to my parents and I sent it to a friend. And then my friend wrote back and said, "This isn't you." And I zoomed in, it was a little boy and my parents didn't notice.
Nor did you.
No,
I
no
know
one
why.
did, but your one
I was
friend.
like, yeah, that's me. Yeah.
This is a little boy. They're like, why are you sending us this?
Yeah.
We took Max and Finn to one of those when I had a show in Vegas, and they were probably 6 at the time.
Tiny to be flying.
Yeah, but it was so. They were so excited. It was so cute, but it was also like, oh man, like if anything goes a little sideways, it yeah. But it was
so
also
overwhelming.
It's
like, yeah.
Yeah. As a parent, it was a moment of like, okay, we're gonna let him do this, and we were like on the side, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do any of that stuff. And my fear was confirmed. There was, not to be too graphic, but there was a girl in Brazil who was doing one of the bungee jumping off a bridge, and they didn't tie the bungee to her.
Oh fuck! I read about that,
and it was on
when
video.
was that?
And then they ran
like
away.
a month ago.
Yeah,
Terrified. That's
and then
like
the guys tried
a
to
nightmare.
flee.
And
That's a
she
fucking
didn't
nightmare.
live.
No.
No.
There was nothing, no cord. And they were
Right,
filming
I
it.
didn't
So
know what was below her.
not good. But I'm just
Yeah.
like, I don't want to do any of that adventure stuff. I'm so
It is crazy that
such a fuddy-duddy with that stuff.
Well, plus you got your recliner. Why
Yeah,
would we pull you?
Why would I leave paradise?
Yeah.
You know, in the words of TLC, don't go chasing
Don't go
waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. It's words to live by. Truly.
That is terrible advice.
I agree. That's terrible
It's
advice. You
not.
gotta dream big.
Don't
you gotta,
yell
Don't
at me,
go
madam.
chasing waterfalls.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
guys,
you got to get
what
out
are
of your
you
comfort
doing?
zone.
The grass is
What
not always
about-
greener.
We can't all sit home in a
Two against
recliner.
one. I'm
Okay,
sticking
yeah.
to the
No, I-
rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. Not checking whether I actually agree with my interior decorator's taste before I let them design my living room? I have regrets. I'm sure they thought that the black and white photograph of a man dressed in a tuxedo was elegant, but I'm not sure if it fits my vibe.
Yeah, checking first is handsome. So check Allstate first for an auto quote. It could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This episode of Handsome is brought to you by our friends at Wild Grain. Wild Grain delivers sourdough breads and seasonal pastries, all made by small independent bakeries. Everything baked straight from frozen in 25 minutes or less.
If you haven't tried wild grain yet, you need to change that today. I got so sick of buying bread at the grocery store only to take it home and find out it was stale. Wild Grain always bakes fresh, makes my house smell amazing, and the quality is second to none.
If you're looking for an easy way to enjoy bakery quality bread at home, I definitely recommend giving Wild Grain a try. Wild Grain has more than 40,000 five-star reviews, was named USA Today's Best Food Subscription Box 3 years in a row, plus they have award-winning croissants. Visit wildgrain.com/handsome to get $30 off your first box, plus free croissants for life. Again, that's wildgrain.com/handsome for $30 off your first box and free croissants for life. Or use promo code HANDSOME at checkout.
What about, in the words of Oscar Wilde, shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you land in the stars.
Yes,
Not always.
yes.
Yeah, true. Sometimes you just float away in space and die a slow death.
Oh,
Anyways, what if we find a way to attach you to, would you parachute in the recliner? Like we find a way that you can stay seated in the recliner.
I don't want to. I don't want to parachute. I don't want to bungee jump. I don't want to paraglide. I don't want to go to space. I don't want to go in a submarine. What else?
And you know
I
what? We
don't
respect your
wanna-
boundaries.
I
you
don't
sound like an
wanna
angry
name
child.
another.
I don't
I don't
want
want
to go to space.
I don't want a paddleboard. I don't want a water. I don't want a water ski.
You
What
don't want
else?
a water ski?
Yeah, you heard me.
Why
these-
water ski? What about
don't
snow
know.
ski?
Don't want to do that either.
Really?
The
Yeah.
hell do you want to do?
Sit in my
Recline.
recliner. I
Wow.
want to
Do you
do
ski,
this.
May?
No, I don't know how to. Oh,
I
I'm
skied
talking
for
to
the
May.
I
May,
skied for the
dude.
first time, with Parvati's and Amma and her family, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, "This is absolute insanity!" Hurtling down a hill at unprotected at breakneck speeds, and it was my first time ever, and there was a like a what do you call like a intersection where you could
Uh-huh.
either go down the bunny
A
hills, like
fork
the
in the-
easy way, a fork in
Uh-huh.
the forest,
Uh-huh.
or the other way was like Death Black Diamond steep, and I couldn't control my turning, and I start going down the Death Black Diamond thing, and I didn't know what to do, so I just made myself fall, just wiped out. I found it terrifying. Well,
And then
I-
And
suddenly
have you
hear,
snowboarded?
Don't
No,
go
but I-
chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to.
I feel like you slowed that down and you gave it a
I
real
did.
grungy
I gave it a
groove.
little something on there.
It got real
That's what was
dirty.
playing when you
I've
booted down that hill.
I've wakeboarded and water skied and kneeboarded, and I'm weirdly good at kneeboarding. I think I got good knees.
Fortune's mad about that too. What a terrible attitude. Thomas, can you block her?
Good blocker.
Name another
do-
thing you love.
Can you do a blackout? Wait, what's another thing who
I
loves?
said name one. Name one other outdoorsy dangerous thing.
Rock climbing.
Ooh.
I thought you were saying I don't like thumbs down.
Yeah, I don't want to rock
Okay,
climb.
I have something
Boo.
controversial.
Oh, controversial.
Yeah.
Controversial. Tell us.
Controversial.
What is it?
I don't like heart hands.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
why are you against Swifties?
Is
You
that Swifty?
Is
It's
it?
no, it's
I
just
mean,
that
I love
it's just that generation, you know.
I love Taylor Swift. I just don't like heart hands.
Really?
Why
So
do you think that is?
I can't figure it out.
it just it
Because it's not
it
fully
gets
a
your
heart.
goat.
No, it's just, you know what? Maybe it's just that everyone does it now. And I'm like, Thomas, stop doing heart hands.
But in Korea they do this, which is a heart, and I think that's cuter.
Oh, I
This
like
is-
that.
Yeah, that's like
I can work with that.
Yeah, that's a little heart. You see people do that in photos,
Yeah.
and it's a little better than this. But
So do you like heart hands?
I liked it one time on this tour when a man had a seizure in the audience, and so we ended the show, and they were calling the medics, and it was really scary, and so everyone was being very quiet and respectfully leaving, and so instead of like bowing and people clapping and cheering, I just went like this, and the whole audience was doing the heart thing back, and I was like, okay, so I liked it then.
think you
But
liked
I
Okay,
it
still-
then.
but when you say you liked it once on this tour, is that implying that you also are not crazy about heart hands?
I
Please
would
tell
never
us the truth.
I would never. It was the only time I've done it. Like I've spontaneously done it, and other than that, I don't think I would ever do it really. But Thomas
But-
just did a whole other one.
Yeah.
That one I really don't like.
Yeah. Well, I don't like Thomas.
Right.
Yes, yes.
What
and
else?
I really don't
What
like.
else do we not like?
But Fortune, you love heart hands?
I don't mind them.
But do you love them?
I don't go doing it, but I don't mind it. You know what I mean?
Okay, and May, have you only gone doing it once?
Yeah, I've only gone doing it once.
I have
probably.
not
I've
done
gone
it
doing
except
it.
on here.
But if someone does it to me, I'll do it back.
I find that my heart's not great. That other people seem to do it better. This feels like when I try to do it, it feels awkward.
Right.
I think when there's like a surge of everybody doing something, I immediately go, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
like when people with the flash mobs. You didn't like that?
Why have we not talked about flash mobs on this podcast?
Girl, let's get into it.
Girl.
Let's get into it. They are crazy.
Are they done?
I haven't seen one in a while, but those proposal videos that went around for a while where it was like,
Oh, that
it's
was
a
those were big
beautiful night.
hits.
and looking for something
For
fun.
some
I have to
to
confess,
do.
I enjoyed that when I first saw that.
Did you?
Oh.
I did. I was like, well, this is fun.
You were
What the hell
like-
am I watching?
You're like, I wish I'd come up with that.
I like the idea. I like sort of this surprise of like the break from the norm of like, oh my God, everyone's, but I would hate to be proposed to that way because the pressure.
1,000,000% don't want to be proposed to like that. But
No.
that was, I think, maybe the one and only thing like that I ever saw. And I was like, I just loved how this was fully orchestrated. And,
Yeah.
but I'm not like I love a mob situation. I think it was a flash mob, whatever it's called. I think it was maybe This American Life when it was a TV show. They had this, I think it was on this, where they had a bunch of people learn a completely unknown band's all of their music.
Yes.
And then
Really?
went and saw them live. And then when the band came on, everybody was dancing and singing all of the
Yes.
songs.
That would
I don't know
trip
what that
me
was
out.
from either, but I remember that too. I like things like that. That's cool. Like just for the sake of it, like a big absurd prank.
Yeah, and the band was just, they were like playing, going, what the hell is happening? And it was sold out with people
love it.
knowing all of the words. I think it was This American Life. Was that Thomas? I
can't
feel like
remember.
that's something you would know, but that kind of thing is, I just love, it's such a funny little moment. It was This American Life?
Yeah, the episode is called Mind Games.
And what was the band called?
It was
I wonder if
about
they're
psychological
around.
torture.
Yeah.
The band was called Ghosts of Pasha,
Nice.
playing their first ever tour in New York.
Oh.
That's
And
so
it's
good.
sold out. Everyone knows their music. Oh, that's so
There
good.
was a thing at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. There was a group that would do that every night. They would pick a tiny show that was like struggling for numbers in some pub, and they would all like sell it
that's
out.
awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
I like
yeah.
that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. You don't like the music thing, Fortune.
Oh, I don't mind any of it. If
okay.
people want to dance in a group and learn, whatevs.
Yeah.
I was never in a flash mob. Or we're
Right.
gonna go in a flash mob.
No, but put it on the list. I'll do it.
I can't even. I even have a hard. I will occasionally try to learn one of those TikTok dances.
What?
Yeah.
I don't.
Can you film
don't-
yourself doing that, please?
and send it to us.
I did feel myself doing one back when Meghan Trainor had this popular song, and I poked myself in the eye, whilst trying to do this dance. I just don't understand how people learn these dances so quickly.
I know.
Mhm. More talented?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know.
The three of us are not. Well, Fortune, I don't know. I'm speaking out of turn. I was going to say the three of us are not natural dancers, but actually, Fortune,
Oh, I do have rhythm
you have rhythm. I've
because
just
the
never
rhythm is
seen
going
you
to
throw
get you,
down.
and it did.
Oh my gosh. I'm like the master of fingers.
Yeah, you are.
That's really good.
That was your nickname in high school.
That's right.
Ayo.
Well, if it isn't the master. Stephanie told me she posted a video of me dancing recently.
Wait.
Yeah,
On
grooving.
Instagram?
You were grooving.
Yeah. It's on Stephanie's Instagram.
It's how people know you're okay.
I was hanging out with like old school friend, like best friends, and then we were talking about dancing, or we were like, we should go out tonight, and then one of them said, "Are you going to do your dip?" And I was like, "What's my dip?" And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, your dip. You do your dip." And I don't know that I do that, but I guess if I'm drunk and dancing, I dip like but it's weird how people know
Wait,
things about you.
Can we
that-
see a little bit?
Yeah,
of
what does that mean? I was assuming you dipped another person.
No, and it must be unconscious when I do it because I actually don't know what it is. I guess it's something like,
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to imagine if I was spontaneously
There we
dancing.
go.
I don't know how to dance. And then what am I dipping?
Doesn't
I don't
look
know.
like it.
Oh,
Hey, there's a
dippy,
dip.
dippy do.
Maybe my hips go
Dippity-doo-dah.
low.
Do we have it on the list that all three of us go out dancing together?
We
I
don't.
think it's to go to the club. Like we have to go to a nightclub.
I
We
think it's
have to go
called
to a lesbian
the
or a
club.
gay bar.
Yes.
Oh, I think they're
Yeah.
opening. I think that they are opening a lesbian bar back up in LA.
Oh yeah.
I think
new
so.
one?
Is there not one now?
There is not.
Oh, Thomas says that what we do have on the list. I have no memory of this being
I'll
on the
learn
list.
the dance from Chicago.
Come
Wow.
on, boys, why don't
I
we
do wanna
paint
learn that
the
dance.
town?
And all that they have this in that dance.
You're gonna ruin
Jazz hands?
So, okay,
yeah,
we
but
need
like
to
out
learn it.
this way.
Oh, prepare to
Oh,
host the
And all
Oscars.
that, and they do shoulder things.
shoulder shimmies.
And all
Mateo
that-
Lane has been in Chicago on Broadway. How awesome is that?
Well, lest we forget that Tig was almost in
Almost
Chicago.
starring in it on Broadway with
That's the
Pamela
role he's
Anderson.
playing. That's the role that he's playing. What's that
Oh,
character?
really?
Billy or whatever?
Wow, yeah,
That's
it was
so
Billy.
funny.
I'm doing a
Yeah.
show with Mateo in Calgary,
Oh,
but
Nice.
that wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to say I've never met Pamela Anderson, but I would love to, so I could tell her that I was almost Billy.
'Cause she
Pamela
did do it,
Anderson and I
right?
have a lot in common.
What
Do
is
you?
that?
We both have the same birthday and we have huge knockers.
And your international sex symbols.
Happy birthday!
But we do have the
to
same
you.
birthday on Canada Day.
Oh no, and she's
on my
Canadian.
ex's birthday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we both have tig old bitties.
That is indeed correct. Now, should we get to our question?
Let's do it.
It's tig.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, y'all. Well, I'm very excited about today's question asker because she is hilarious.
Yes, she is.
She's so funny.
Mhm.
She's a Emmy-nominated actor and comedian who played Trudy on Reno 911. Truly one of the greatest comedy television series ever. And she's currently Anne on The Four Seasons on Netflix with Tina Fey and a very talented cast. She's also a member of the renowned comedy sketch group The State. Kerri Kenney-Silver is asking today's question.
Nice.
Hi, Handsome Pod. Hi, beautiful friends. It's Kerri Kenney-Silver.
Hi.
Bye. Just kidding. Hi, you guys. I have a burning question for you. Have any of you ever had a particularly embarrassing or uncomfortable or ideally mortifying experience with an audience member or a fan, either during a live show or out in the wild?
Ah, great.
I
Did y'all
I
ever
do.
watch? Did y'all watch Reno 911? Where y'all?
I never did.
Oh,
I
it's
have
so
seen
good.
it. I had a at one time close friend that was on that show, and so I was very familiar
Mhm.
with
The cast
certain
and
elements. Oh, and also Nick Swartzen was on that show.
Yeah.
Right.
God, that
It
show's
was so ridiculous.
so funny.
Oh my gosh. And oh, you know what I did see also was Natasha Leggero. She played a pantless person in that.
pantless.
Pantless.
What does
That's
that even mean?
right.
They just would blur her out and she was just without pants.
That's funny.
I think she's done that on a couple of shows. She's so ridiculous. Natasha's
Yeah, they had
so
all these
funny.
recurring characters that had some shtick that would continue that throughout.
Yeah.
Oh,
But man, that show
we
was
should get a
too
question from
good.
Natasha, by the way, sidebar.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Natasha is so deeply funny. But and Kerri, I mean, she's like really silly.
She's got
Mhm.
funny bones.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Very funny bones. I did a guest star with her on Aquafina's show.
Uh-huh.
And we had such a lovely time. She's fantastic. And one of her best friends is Pink.
No
It
way.
was also wonderful.
I've never met Pink.
That's
but
how did they
love Pink.
become best friends? That's crazy.
I believe they lived near each other for a long time.
Wow.
Alicia.
Oh, is that that's Pink's real name?
Yeah.
Tig, the things that you know and don't know are
I know.
baffling.
Like, why do you know that?
How do you know that Pink's
Well,
name is Alicia?
I didn't realize a pillowcase could help with anti-aging and hydration until I tried Blissy. Now I'm waking up with better rest and better skin, all thanks to their silk pillowcases. Blissy's silk pillowcases reduces fine lines, wrinkles, and sleep creases. They even help prevent pesky breakouts. They're better than satin because silk is natural, cooling, and gentler on skin and hair. Blissy uses high-quality, 100% pure mulberry silk that's breathable, hydrating, hyperallergenic, and handsome. On top of all that, Blissy are fully machine washable. I just throw mine in the laundry with the rest of my bedding, and it's easy. With over 3 million sold, Blissys are perfect to give as gifts for birthdays, bridal showers, and anniversaries. I don't go anywhere without my Blissy pillowcases. They're a must-have whenever I'm traveling or staying at a hotel. And now Blissy has sleep masks, crease-preventing scrunchies, and best of all, bonnets. Because you're a listener, Blissy is offering 60-night free risk plus an additional 30% off when you shop at blissy.com/handsome. That's BLISSY.com/handsome and use code handsome to get an additional 30% off. Your skin and your hair will thank you.
Summer calendars fill up fast. Weddings, concerts, sporting events, listening to podcasts. It feels like every weekend has something going on. And when you're out seeing people and making memories, it's nice feeling confident in how you look. That's one reason to make Nutrafol part of your routine.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, and it's the #1 hair growth supplement brand personally used by dermatologists. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements are peer-reviewed, NSF certified for sport, and clinically tested.
Let your hair become one less thing taking up space in your head and see thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month's subscription and free shipping when you visit Nutrafol.com and enter promo code HANDSOME. That's Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code handsome. I have socialized. I've socialized with
Alicia.
Pink,
Of course you have.
a few times. I can't claim she's my closest friend, but I really dig her. You know what? She was there for my original. She's who I had. I had Pink at when I did my original Adele performance, where I got up in front of like hundreds of people and played piano and sang to the best of my ability. I went up to Pink because she had just been on stage at this party. People were rotating on stage performing, and when she I said to her, I was like, hey, I want to get up on stage next week. Go tell the DJ to play Adele's Hello. And then and she was like, yeah, she was so excited because she didn't know I sang, and she was about to find out I don't. But anyway, and Stephanie used her phone to record that first Adele performance that I did, and in the video you see Pink doubled over laughing.
Oh, that's so
but again, she's not a close friend, just somebody that I have socialized with.
And did she say I'm Alicia? Like, did her friends call her Alicia or Pink?
I think it's a mix. Yeah, I think her good friends call her Alicia.
Alicia, yeah.
Yeah.
She just hosted the Tony Awards, and she did that Chicago dance.
Oh yeah,
really?
And sang. She actually did a phenomenal job.
She's so good. Well, she's so good.
She's a lesbian icon who's not a lesbian.
I know, but man, is that hard to believe.
We lost her to the straights.
We will wait this out as long as it takes.
We'll smoke her out of her hole.
We'll smoke her into a hole. Now listen.
Hey,
Tig Marie.
Hey, I didn't say that. Now,
most awkward or she said preferably mortifying.
Well, I'll tell you one. I was in Minneapolis, and I was either performing that day, the next day, or I had performed the night before. I was having the worst day. I was like emotionally in it. in a situation in my life.
Yeah.
Somebody came up and talked to me, and I was like, hey, I think maybe asked for a picture. I was really not in a good place. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm just, and she did not take that well.
Really?
Did not take that well.
Oh, no.
I know. I was just like, it's been years, but I remember thinking like, I feel like I am allowed to tell this person this is not good timing, you know?
Yeah.
It was one of those just gotten off the phone with somebody, really bad place. And, and her response to me was brutal. And I just wanted to like lose my mind and explain what I was going through, you know?
What did she say? Was she just like, how?
It was so long ago. I can't remember. I just remember the feeling of like, whoa, she feels very entitled to a photo with me. And she doesn't, it felt like if she knew what I was going through, then she maybe would have backed off, but clearly not. Cause it was just a generic blanket response of like, I'm sorry, I'm having a very bad day, or
that should be enough.
It was not.
And it was not enough. She's like, let's see the receipts.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I would say for the most part, people are cool. And, you know, I'm always a fan of somebody that's real chill and walks by and like, hey, dig what you do. And it's like, oh, awesome. But this was rough.
My probably most awkward thing was a date that, and maybe I've said this, but it was a date from an app, and we'd been chatting, and this girl had been like, what do you do for a living? And this is in my late 20s in England. And she was really funny and cool. And then we met up, and then we had so much in common. We were like crazy amounts in common. And then it was getting more specific. And then she was like, yeah, my favorite movie is Hocus Pocus. I was like, me too. And then after about an hour, maybe 90 minutes, she was like, I've seen all your stuff. And she knew what to say, and that's fine. But she had actively lied. Like, she'd been like, what do you do for work? Like, cool. You do comedy. And then it was like really strange to think that she, had actively lied, and that she knew all that stuff. That was weird. And then it felt like on the date, she kept being like, let's get a pic on the date with this, you know, in this funny pub or whatever. And it was like, oh, you want the pic really more than. So that one was weird. And then the other one is that I for sure told is when I was out, did a show, then all the comics are backstage chatting, and then it was like, and a bunch of people's friends, and it was like, let's all go to this dance night in a pub a few blocks away. And so we're all walking, and there's this girl in the group who everyone assumes knows someone. And then we get to the bar, and then she's getting drunker and drunker, and then slowly I'm saying, she's friends with Steen, right? And he's like, I don't know who that is. And then she's really drunk, and then on the dance floor she pulls out a bunch of flowers from her sleeve, like a magician, like fake flowers, and gets down on one knee and proposes to me. And then I'm saying, I think we've just realized you were just at the show, right? She's like, yeah, I just was at the show, and then I just came backstage. And I was like, okay, it just feels a little weird. And then I go, how old are you? 17. And she's been drinking at the bar. She's been with us in a group. No. And so I said, we got to get you home. You got to go home. And so, but she was like, I don't know. I live really far away, and I was going to get a hotel tonight. Now everything's closed. I was like, oh my God. So I said, okay, I'll if you give me your address, I'll book you an Uber. We'll get you in the Uber. And then I put her in the Uber, and I told the driver, like, can you call me, you know, if there's a problem, this is my number, and like just get her home. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then my phone rang like 2 hours later. This is like a 250-pound Uber ride.
A 2-hour drive home?
To Brighton. We were in London. She drove to
250-pound like money.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I'm not tracking this. What is the weight?
That would be crazy if I was like.
And by the way, side note, this is the height and weight of this person.
Yeah. So then the Uber driver calls me, and he's like, I don't know what to do. She won't get out of my car. I'm outside her house. She won't go into her house. And I'm like, okay, put me on the phone with her. And so I'm like, hi, is this your house? She's like, yeah. I was like, you got to go in. She's like, fine. Oh, okay, fine. Like, and then eventually goes in, and I thought, God, she's going to wake up and feel really embarrassed and I'll never hear from her again. She comes to my next show. She's laughing about it. She's going, that was crazy. I said, are you going to pay me back for that Uber? That was wild. What was your plan that night? And I think her plan was to seduce me, but it was really strange.
Or to get a free Uber ride back home.
Maybe, yeah. But she had carried the fake flowers in her sleeve all night.
Oh, man.
That is wild. And she's listening.
Maybe.
She is for sure listening.
She's
Hello
like,
out there.
She's like, that was me.
You know who's not listening to this episode is the woman that wanted a picture with me when I was so upset after a phone call I had just gotten off of.
Yeah, she became a Joe Rogan fan after that.
Oh, immediately.
She hates your guts now.
She hated my guts as soon as that happened, which also tells you that she wasn't really, she didn't really like me because, you know, if somebody that I loved was having a rotten day, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I hope you're.
I know. I feel like when someone says, like, oh, do you mind if I take a photo with you? They have to be prepared that the person, you're asking, do you mind, can I? And then if the person's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's not a good moment, you know, you kind of have to.
People will oftentimes just walk up with their phone going to put their arm around you before they even say, could I get a picture with you, or your answer. So I don't know. I think it's probably best to check in with boundaries and stuff like that.
What about you, Fortune? Any awkward ones?
I was trying to think of. I haven't had anything too crazy. I was at dinner once, and it was like a circular booth, and it was like I was kind of on the edge of the booth, but there was enough of a seat beside me, and and I was just chatting, and a woman just like came into the booth hot and went hey, in my face, and I went ah. Like it scared me so bad because it was out of nowhere, and she just like jumped and like sat down to like be a part of my dinner, and I was like, what's happening? And I'm usually, I'm a very open, friendly person, I think, but that was just a lot. I was like, okay, I don't want to be like, get out of here, but I'm like, you can't just like sit down at dinner with me. You can't A, scare the shit out of me, and then B, sit down and have dinner with me and my, I think at my date. This was a long time ago. But I had a similar
and
situation.
she clearly felt that she knew you so well from your work, and then that becomes that awkwardness of, you've never seen this person in your life, and they're so excited to see you, and you're just like having dinner or having a bad day or something.
Which I had that a lot during Chelsea Lately days, because I was on TV in some form, either a sketch or on the round table or something, like 5 days a week for 4 years.
And that show is massive.
A lot of people would like go to bed watching that show. So they felt this familiarity with a lot of us in a way that other people that were on TV said that's different than what we experience. It was a very like, oh, we're pals, we know each other. So that I think I've blocked out a lot of those interactions, but there was a lot of that kind of stuff back during those days. But I had a similar thing with somebody wanting a picture, and I'm pretty open about that. I'm usually like, let's, I'll take someone's phone and just snap it. Like, I'm like, what, happy to do it. As long as it's not some weird, crazy time. I've definitely walked through a couple airports with tears in my eyes or something, and you're like, this is not the best time maybe for a picture. But I was in Toronto. It was when I was filming Fubar, and my co-star Monica and I were in a really deep discussion, like very, close talking.
Yeah.
Like something was going on with production or something personal. And we
Mhm.
were clearly in this like very
Yeah.
deep conversation where we just were like locked in. And this girl comes up and she's like, "Hey, can I take a picture?" And I, I didn't want to be rude to Monica and like stop this thing. And
Yeah.
I always take pictures, like always. And this was literally, I feel like I've said no maybe like 3 times in my entire career. And I was like, is it okay if I just not right now because we're in the thick of this big thing? And in hindsight, I wish I had just done it. Like, just take the picture,
Yeah.
and that's that. She just started like negotiating with me, like, well, what if it was just like really quick and like, and I was just like,
God.
and I was like, we're really in the thick of this thing, and it kept dragging on and on
Oh
and
my
on, and I was like,
God.
and she just didn't want to let it go, and I was like, and at that point, I was just like, I think I have to just stick to what I said, but I'm really regretting
You gotta
it.
hold the line.
And I'm kind of
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
the line, but she like won't leave, and I was just like, and now it's become
Jeez.
a really weird long thing.
Yeah.
And then she
But
leaves.
like, why would she want the photo if the photo
I don't-
ended up being you miserable? And like,
I know.
Because
and
it's like they got the thing that they
and I'm trying
wanted.
not to be rude to my co-star who's trying to talk about something
Yeah.
very personal,
So
and
you were
Yeah.
stuck.
and I was stuck. And then so we get back to our thing, and I feel like something kind of at the corner of my
No. No, ma'am.
we're like on a bench kind of by the street.
Absolutely not.
I look to my right, and the girl is across the street, just staring death stares at me, just standing on the side of the road, just like, and I was just like, and
Oh my
stood there for like 10 minutes, and I was like, I should have just taken the picture.
that is a pretty unhinged.
I thought you were going to say that she was just filming you. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
she
I've had
just was
people do
giving me-
that too.
An absolute death stare. And the irony is, I always take pictures. I'm like
Yeah.
very open to that. And the
Yeah.
one time I just was
Yeah.
like, can I just have this moment with my friend? And it turned
That's
out
rough.
to be a nightmare.
Good Lord.
Good
Ugh.
Lord.
Yeah.
I did this like Q&A years ago. Stephanie was with me. I think we were in Denver or something. And I don't know what it was about, some Q&A. And during the Q&A, somebody asked, about pictures and interactions with people. And I said, mainly I really don't appreciate it if I'm eating and or if I'm with my family, when I'm with my family, it's just so awkward because I'm just like with my kids. And so anyway, after the panel, we went out to dinner, or we went out to lunch or something. And this woman comes up to me while we're sitting there having lunch. And she said, I just saw you on the panel. She goes, I know you said you don't like it when people, come up and interrupt your meals, but do you mind if I get a picture? And I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like, it was so bizarre.
That's crazy.
Like,
She just
yeah.
heard
I know you
say it.
said that, but like, whatever. It's just me, like, can I do it?
Yeah.
And it's
Also,
like,
she could wait till you're done the meal. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
And again, these are such
Rare. People are super
incidents.
nice.
Oh, yeah. Very rare.
Very
And I actually-
rare.
People are
Yeah,
so lovely and chill and kind
Yeah.
and awesome.
And I
it's-
love chatting.
And
yeah.
it's always, like I said, those nice moments where you almost think you know somebody because they're so chill. They walk by, they're like, hey, Tig, what's up? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
But listen, I've been, there have been times in my life I've been that person too. I mean, I will never forget when I was in college.
Oh, God.
This is the most random celebrity sighting. Tipper Gore, who was married to Al Gore, who was the vice president at the time. Tipper Gore was at a talk in Raleigh that I went to, and this was back before digital cameras, and I just said, I go up to her and I was like, oh, can I have a picture? She's like, sure. So we take a picture. I'm just like, oh, I don't think that probably looked very good. And so I was like, I'm so sorry. Can I have another one? Do another one. That didn't take it, like it didn't, the little thing hadn't slid, so it didn't take. So I went back for a third time.
Oh my God.
I was like, can I get it? She's like, okay.
And were you just a diehard Tipper Gore fan?
Yeah. What?
No, why I was so obsessed with getting this picture, and she just was so annoyed, and she had every right to be, because I mean, honestly, it could have been 4 pictures. I feel like it was something crazy over the top. And I still to this day don't know why I needed 4 pictures with Tipper Gore.
New merchandise alert. I need 4 pictures with Tipper Gore.
I just, at the very end, God bless her, she's just like, okay. even she had to be like confused, like, why is this person obsessed with me?
I was starstruck just a week ago at that Aspen Health Festival.
Yeah.
I think her last name is Nurick, Dr. Jessica Nurick. Oh my gosh, she is so smart.
This is like a niche hero of yours.
I mean, she's just so smart. And I was telling her what I so appreciated when I was on social media was when she would deliver her information, when she does deliver her information. And she also speaks out a lot against like Bobby Kennedy and stuff. And she doesn't have that like sarcastic slant.
Yeah.
She just corrects everything and
cool.
is so direct with her information. And that's what I was like, I told my friend Tony, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I love this woman. I have to go say hi. I have to go say hi to this doctor. But I didn't get a picture with her, but I did tell her like, man, am I thankful for the information you get out into the world.
No.
She's so smart.
When I was like 11 at like the height of NSYNC's fame, they were in a restaurant, and I think it wasn't even maybe I've told, maybe it was Chris Kirkpatrick and Lance Bass or something, and I waited till the end of their meal and then got the photo taken. Oh, Thomas is nodded. Yeah, I've told this. Yeah. I got the photo taken with the restaurant camera. They had a camera at the restaurant because I didn't have a camera, and then I went to school the next day, and I said to the restaurant, I'm going to come back and get this photo. And then at school, I told everyone I met NSYNC. Everyone thought I was lying. I was like, just you wait, guys. And then called the restaurant. They were like, we have no camera here, or like, we don't know where it went. And so there's no evidence that it happened.
There's no camera.
No.
They're like, we don't even have a house camera. It was just some random person's camera. Oh my God.
Should we hear Kerri's answer?
I think we should. That's what we're here for.
Okay, so my answer is that yes, I have had a mortifying experience out in the wild with a fan. My son had just been born, and I just wanted to get out of the house. And so we were just kind of walking around the mall with his stroller, and I had gone into Urban Outfitters to try on some clothes because nothing fit anymore. And someone pulled back the curtain and took a picture of me. And it was so jarring and confusing that I was like, we're going to go home. This is a weird.
Oh my gosh.
So I was in that place while I was pushing my son to the parking garage, and this woman steps right in front of me and she goes, "Why do I know you?" And I was like, I don't know. And I was already just flustered and ready to get home and feeling out of sorts. And I said, I don't know. I'm on TV. I have a show called Reno 911. And she was like, no.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, of course.
But wouldn't move. Kept standing there. So I said, I have done other television shows and movies. And she's like, no, I don't really watch movies. I don't really watch TV.
Classic.
And I was like, I was in a band.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And she's like, no, I don't really You don't listen to music.
She hates
okay.
music.
So now I'm like stuck in this back and forth with this woman who I don't know. She clearly doesn't know me, but for some reason it is vital that we figure out how she knows me. So now I'm like, well, I'm in a comedy group, you know. Do you like comedy? We wrote a book. No one ever bought it. Maybe you were one of the 2 people who bought it. And she's like, no, I don't really read. Finally, she goes, did you work at the TCBY in Rehoboth, Delaware in 1989?
No.
And I was like, yeah.
No
She said,
way.
I was your manager. She fired me. It was my first job I'd ever been fired from. And she fired me because I had said that I was moving there, but really I was just a summer college student, and she didn't want that. So she fired me. So we got to the bottom of it. So not only was she not a fan, she was a lady who did not like me.
She was really not a fan.
Love you guys.
Sit back
Love you
into
dearly.
Kerri's life to put her in her place one more time.
That felt like the perfect tee up of everything that always happens, where somebody, even when they're like, who are you? How do I know you? And you go, oh, I'm an actor or comedian. They're like, no, that's it. And you know they realize that that is it, but they're too embarrassed to say it. And they'll just keep you there. They'll just keep you there. And I thought that's where she was headed, but no.
It was really a nemesis from the past.
Yes.
I know, because often you're sitting there going, having to like tell them your resume. Well, I was in
I
this.
know, it's so embarrassing.
I was in this.
I had that in Idlewild, where the woman was saying, I just watched you in something, and I said, maybe I was in a show on Netflix. No, and then what was it called? Wayward. What was it about? And then I had to tell her the plot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh,
That
man.
is so funny.
That was a great story, though. Yeah,
Really good.
that was great.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
I don't have much coming up, guys.
You don't?
I don't. I'm taking August is pretty chill for me, but check out social media, and I'll post about shows I'm doing in LA, and I'm working on new material. And check out Feel Good or Wayward on Netflix. What about you guys?
I have coming up this weekend, Provincetown, Massachusetts. I'm doing a bunch of shows there. And then Greenville, South Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, Boise, Portland, Oregon, Austin, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Dayton, Ohio, Louisville, Madison, Wisconsin, Durham, Oakland, Bakersfield, Los Angeles, Palm Springs, Denver, and Nashville.
I'm going to be in Rochester, Calgary with Mateo Lane, Iowa City, Des Moines, Omaha, Oklahoma City, Cincinnati, Charleston, West Virginia, Chattanooga, Knoxville, Olympia, Washington, Fresno, Napa, and always check out Largo and Dynasty Typewriter for my local Los Angeles shows. And please go to handsomepod.com and get our beautiful, handsome, and pretty little lady and lady merch. And subscribe, review, and
Spread the word.
spread the word. Share an episode.
The word.
Spread the
Spread the
word.
word.
Spread the Lord's word.
Spread
the Lord's word.
I'm excited to go to Provincetown because that's the area that my mom referred to as a gay enclave.
I remember that. Have you not been there before?
It's been many,
yeah,
many
she brought you.
years.
She brought you.
Yeah, she brought me there for the first time for my gay awakening.
That's awesome.
To that gay enclave.
Well, you can also have a gay awakening a day early on Hulu. We're streaming on Hulu. See how I smoothly stuck
that
that
was
in there?
beautiful.
Seamless,
Yeah.
Tig.
Make sure you subscribe and do all of those things, but pass along your favorite episodes and help us build this handsome community. And until next time, keep it handsome.
Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. Not checking to see whether my new ping pong table is level before I challenge my friend to a match? Oops. There's a bit of a slope to my driveway, and he's got quite an advantage serving downhill at me. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, checking first is handsome. So check Allstate first for an auto quote. It could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
That was a HeadGum podcast.